Now for the day's other news, and Rimutaka Prison is in the spotlight again after the arrest of a manager and 3 prisoners on drugs charges. The arrests come after a 6-week covert operation at the prison in Upper Hutt. Alexi O'Brien's been investigating. She joins us now from near Rimutaka Prison. Alexi.
Well, Simon, down in the valley below me, you'll be able to see the bright lights of Rimutaka Prison's perimeter fence. It's one of the country's largest medium to high security prisons, and it certainly has a checkered history. It isn't the first time that a prison staff member has been accused of smuggling in contraband. This time, though, it's drugs and a prison manager. This barbed wire fence is meant to keep the criminals in and temptation out. Now one of those meant to keep the inmates in check, prison unit manager Jeff Reid is himself accused of flouting the law.
It's an absolute breach of trust. It's a disgrace to the uniform that staff wear.
An investigation began in April after the Rimutaka Prison's intelligence unit got word of a drug ring on the inside.
We believe that we've got on to the offending very, very quickly, thanks to some of the very good systems that corrections have in place.
The unit manager, 3 inmates and 2 other women are facing a range of cannabis charges, including cultivation and supply.
I can confirm that the cannabis cultivation side of the investigation was external to the prison. It was just some of the players in the syndicate were actively taking a part from within the walls.
Reid was in charge of about 50 prisoners and other correction staff. He's only recently moved to Rimutaka Prison but has worked for corrections since 1993.
I can tell you that I think other staff will be stunned. They'll be angry that someone who's actually been working with them has actually been working against them and what we're all trying to do.
He was stood down yesterday after he was arrested. A decision on his future with the department will be made tomorrow.
You'll have to come up with some very good reasons as to why he shouldn't be suspended.
The Corrections Minister says she's being kept up to speed.
I'm just very pleased that this will be sending a message to anybody who wishes to indulge in any sort of drug activity in prisons, that they are likely to get found out.
A message being heard loud and clear by the 6 in question.
All right, Alexi, what happens next? Where does the investigation go from here?
Well, both the Minister and the Corrections Department head have told me they'll be keeping a close eye on the case. They'll be meeting on Monday to discuss developments, and on Wednesday the 3 prisoners will be appearing in the Wellington District Court.
Thank you, Alexi. Alexi O'Brien.